The complete prospect capture ecosystem.
You have come a long way. You already know that you need to attract instead of chase. You understand how your prospect thinks, you know the levels of influence, and you have the formulas for authority and trust. But you are missing one final thing, and it is the most important one. Seeing how everything fits together. Because loose pieces are useless on their own. What captures prospects is not a technique, it is a system. And today, you are going to see that complete system in one single image you will not forget.
The attraction wheel.
Imagine a heavy wheel, a flywheel. At the beginning, pushing it takes a lot of effort and it barely moves. But if you keep going, it starts to turn, and each turn becomes easier than the one before, until it almost spins by itself. Your prospect capture ecosystem is exactly that. It is hard to start, but once it is in motion, it accelerates and works for you.
You do not chase prospects one by one. You build a wheel that attracts them on its own.
The wheel has 5 phases, and each one pushes the next. We are going to walk through them, and you will see how each phase is a lesson from this module, placed exactly where it belongs.
The secret. The wheel feeds itself.
Here is what almost nobody sees. When someone reaches phase 5 and becomes a satisfied client or partner, they generate something incredibly valuable, a real result, a testimonial, a transformation. And that goes back to the beginning of the wheel, as social proof, feeding phase 1, and helping you attract more people with less effort. That is why the system accelerates. Each person you help makes it easier to attract the next one. You start by pushing hard, and with time, the wheel almost spins by itself. That is building an asset, not chasing a sale.
How everything you learned connects.
Look at how each lesson from this module takes its place in the wheel. The attraction mindset, lessons 1 to 3, is the ground everything turns on. Without it, you push in the wrong direction. Understanding your prospect and their journey, lessons 4 and 5, defines who you attract and where they enter the wheel. Diagnosing why nobody writes to you, lesson 6, is reviewing which phase of the wheel is stuck. Influence, authority, and trust, lessons 7 to 9, are the engine of the phases connect, trust, and converse.
Real example.
Elena built her wheel piece by piece. She started by posting content about her prospect's problem, attract, made her profile clear and human, connect, provided value every day for weeks, trust, added calls to action that invited people to talk, converse, and handled every message by helping without pressure, convert. Her first clients, delighted, gave her testimonials, which she shared, attracting more people. After 3 months, she was receiving messages every week without chasing anyone. Her wheel was spinning by itself.
Common mistakes.
Working on only one phase. Lots of content with a weak profile, or lots of trust without ever inviting people to talk. The wheel needs all 5 phases. Wanting it to spin fast from day 1. At the beginning, it is hard. Consistency is what beats inertia. Forgetting social proof, not collecting or sharing results, is wasting the fuel that accelerates the wheel. Jumping straight to selling, phase 5, without having built phases 1 to 4. That is pushing the wheel from the wrong side.
Practical advice.
Draw your wheel with the 5 phases and score each one from 1 to 10 according to how you have it today. Your lowest phase is your priority. That is where the wheel gets stuck and where a small fix can free the whole system. Do not try to improve all 5 at once. First, oil the one that squeaks. With this, you close the fundamentals and you have the complete map. From here, we move from understanding to building. And every great attraction system starts with one question. Who exactly do I want to attract? In the next module, we will define your avatar, the specific person you are going to win over with your content. We start with what an avatar really is.